Hello, everyone. Good day to you. Welcome to SBE Stories Behind Ellipsis. My name is Coach Lau, and thank you so much for tuning in for today's art and stories. But before that, it's been planned all along. I might forget this, but as you can see, you're not seeing this anymore. I'm gonna officially use this for now since this will be changed until the future, but I don't know when will that is. So just introducing you my new microphone. That's it. Okay. So for your art and stories for today, it will be this one. Wait, let me move it a little bit. Yes, that's it. I drawn that 2 days ago. It says there it's five. Where's my finger here? 05/06/2021. It was 2 days ago. I titled it The Growth Cycle. It says here, allowing myself to discover so that I can grow. Hashtag growth. Wait. Becoming better in each cycle. So, what's the story behind it? I met a friend. We went out together. It was last Tuesday, I think. We went out together. We have a talk. And one thing I realized in that conversation, there was there was stories that I have before that things happened bad in my life when I implemented things, when I started doing different things in my life, and it just failed. It just failed so bad that you know there is a remnant of that failure that I can still remember it in my head that oh my gosh, those things happen, and it's like I will not want to relive those moments because I cannot relive those moments again, because at those moments that I failed so badly, at those moments in time, when I tried to move forward, when I tried to do something different, at those moments, there's I change. When those things happen in my life, I did learn. I did started to learn things on how to deal with those things. And as you can see, it says here forward because you're trying something new. I'm trying something new. It was the first times that I did that. I tried that. And it just burst into my face. Oh my gosh. Like, oh, that hurts. Oh, those words. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. But at those points in time, but up, after taking those risks, there was called data. At that moment, what happened? At that moment, what has gone wrong? At that moment, what are the things that I should learn at that time? So I started researching. I started reading books about it. I started discovering. I started being observant of myself and how I respond to things. So I gained the data from it. Now from that data, from that information that I receive, the next part of this is that processing. When things are not processed right, when all this data are not processed right, I will encounter the same problem. I will encounter a much more hard problem because in all this data that I receive, I need to process it right. Or I need someone to help me process that right so that I could not say that I failed because I suck. I failed because I'm stupid. Diba? It's like if I cannot process this right, it might be I will beat myself up. It might be I'll show myself that I'm not something worth it. In all of these things, when we take risks, when allowing myself, it says there in the screen, allowing myself to discover so that I can grow. It's time to allow myself to discover something beautiful in me. That's why there's the processing. And the processing is actually important. If it's hard to process, there are people who can help you process it. A life coach. Yeah, it might not be me. Maybe there's a life coach that will fit you and you can process all these things. When things are processed right, it's easier. When things are processed right, it's here in the drawing actually. When things are processed right, you get to grow. You get to be changed. You get to see more. Then you get to move forward. Then learn more. Then become more. Becoming better in each cycle, it says here with a smiley face. But important part here is the action, the information, the processing, then the right processing, I can say, and the growth. In all of those things that we have done or we have failed, I'll say it. I don't want to use the word failure, but I'll say it today. In those things that we failed, what have we learned? And in all those learnings, who is the one helping you process it? Or how are you processing it? Is it for the better or for the worse? And next is, as you grow, how do you see growth? Do you see growth? Because when you grow, actually, things change. Things will become different. Things will become non, like, different. Like, it's not, I cannot explain it in words. I don't know what the words I want to explain it with. It's just that I can say it's different. It's a different feeling. It's a different you. It might be people will see you something, this person is something different. How are you going to respond to that? Is it something positive or something that you don't want? Because people say you change. How do you respond when people say that you change? How do you see change when you grow? Then after you grow, actually, there's more opportunities to grow. And that's what this means. Forward. In all of these things, this is what I call the growth cycle. You allow yourself to discover so that you can grow. It also takes a lot. It also takes an action in your part. What kind of action will that be? And what kind of learnings will you want to discover next? That's the story behind this, because in my life, I did fail. And I started to accept that, hey, it's not just failure, it's learning. Because looking back and looking now, I'm better. Better in each cycle. So as you are listening today, hopefully you're learning from this. Hopefully you're seeing through this. Hopefully the sound of the mic makes you feel a little bit better. But yes, it's time to grow. And it's time to take that action so that you can grow. That's it for today. Thank you so much for listening to Stories Behind Ellipsis. If you are learning from this, you can, and if you did learn from this, you can give me a like. And if you want to learn more from this, you can subscribe. There's a bell icon here. If you don't like this, it's your decision. If you go to the dislike button or just not press it at all. Thank you so much. Please do subscribe for more of this, for more art stories, for more learnings. And thank you so much. My name is Coach Lau, and bye-bye.